2 months' time, but no, they like the flavours.
Do you think it'll be good?
Always targeting the reserve. The canopy was good enough. That is a complete. It was a great growing year. I know of at least 3 or 4 other properties that are vying within the top of the Sinclair thing, and they are fantastic canopies as well. So I have no expectation about being the best. But Sinclair have a Pioneer range, which is the next level down on their pyramid, and it's single vineyard. My Pioneer Sinclair is Pioneer 18, and we've made it every year since 06, apart from 14 and 15, and I would be very surprised if we don't make that. And that's it's a separate contract. There are a range of different contracts for different things, and that's a price point. Their reserve is like a normal reserve price point. The Pioneer is a price point below. Then you've got the top supermarket price point, and then Vicar's Choice, and then they've, just like every other winery, they've got certain levels that they flog off to other people, and then they've got no-name stuff that disappears as well. So, but everyone's got that.
So do you think you've got this vineyard is growing a high-quality grape partly because it had been an organic vineyard for 25 years, and the soil is holding all those nutrients and things, micro minerals? And all that?
Organism activity. I sang the same song through the late 90s and early 2000s as an organic grower, and the fruit that we send away, I was lucky to go to Europe and see our fruit there, and it had higher crunch. It was very highly rated for its flavour profile. It was in the organic regime. It was differentiated, which conventional apples there was nothing because you were just a number. Mm-hmm. And it had high performance, and that was coming back from the marketplace. And then Matt Thompson, the consultant winemaker at Sinclair, I got to know him, and he made some predictions about this block, and I was a bit aghast. And what he said when I ended up involved with him has been exactly right. But to answer your question, I think there's a distinct influence. Where does it lay? It's awesome soil. You just stick a shovel in the middle of winter and it's just dark. And
all you're actually taking is the berry. Like, there's no stock taking anything. Yeah. Everything's going back in, and with the extra goodies you're going to be putting on, it might help even more.
I know that this soil testing, I've got soil tests for 30 years, and it's stable. Once I stopped putting big inputs in the late 80s and early 90s, very early 90s, everything stabilised out. The pH stabilised, the calcium availability stabilised. And there's all sorts of issues based around calcium that other apple growers back then had problems, and I didn't have them. It seems as if there's a good balance here with being free draining, and yet actually it's got good organic matter content, and seems to still have pretty good availability of water, and the micronutrients I think just don't. I would imagine, never tested it of course, but I don't think I'd be getting any leaching whatsoever.
Is there any reason why you planted Italian ryegrass here, or is it's just because that's what they do?
It was a standard ryegrass brew, and I've just let it do its thing,
So you're not planning to do any cropping, like?
No, not at this point.
Not nitrogen fixers or?
Yeah, no, I don't think I really need to. I just let it grow and then get it rank and then grow. I'll get this a little bit higher. There's a bit of growth left to come, and I'll throw it. And
so you're just interested on organic matter more than nitrogen fixers.
Yeah, you could plant umbelliferae. See, that's umbelliferae flowers and buckwheat and things like that, and the different, as you say, the fixers, nitrogen fixers and things. I just don't think I need to. It's the sort of thing. If you were perhaps up in Raparo, you would definitely be looking at that. And I am very fortunate in that respect. It's Sue and my father chose this block, and he made a brilliant decision. We went all the way. We went all the way around the district when I was 19, and I dug profile holes all around the place, all up the other side of Renwick and down at the Geeson block down there, which wasn't the Geeson block. It was just a,
And
you know,
including Saracens property as well.
yeah, dug holes everywhere, and no, I got sick of digging holes over about 2 months, and I didn't know anything about it. I was just following this consultant around and my father, and we dug a hole across the road. I'll never forget it. Dig this hole. I already dug a hole in the Geeson block up there, and it had a Zorro of copper through it, showing water, you know, like water. I'm sure, great product. I mean, they're a fantastic product they grow, don't get me wrong, but it was totally different here. Dug a hole across the road, and I'm standing there like this going, God, you know. And Dad says, geez, I think we found it, son. So anyway. Oh God, you didn't just record all that, did you?